You guys wanted a drunk rant video? Well, guess what? Yeah, I got one. Four Locos aren't shit, and anyone who says otherwise drinks like a bitch. Alright, you fucking cock thistles. I know this video is long overdue. And there's really not a good excuse for it, aside from the fact that I was on vacation and enjoying myself, and didn't feel like uploading when I was actually at work. But, here it is, Drunk Rants 8/7/9, or whatever fucking number we're on. I should have a good excuse for why I didn't record, but, yeah. So, what I'm going to do, if I can come up with something, which I definitely already have a set plan for, there's going to be some kind of special bonus content on my next video. Maybe. Probably. I don't know, I'll figure it out between now and then. But technically I am 3 videos late. Well, 2 videos. Third one I should have been posting. Now, whatever. I do appreciate everyone's patience and the fact that you guys have continued to question where the videos are coming from. I pretend to be aggravated about it, and I might pretend to be aggravated about it a little bit more throughout this video, but I really do appreciate the fact that some of you look forward to it, and a lot of you have been such strong supporters from the beginning, even though I'm not very far along. But it's still important to me, so thank you. Now, you may be asking yourself, why the fuck did he just chug a Four Loko? Well, initially when we got here, I thought this town was fucking amazing. There are strip malls everywhere. There's a fucking Home Depot over there, Walmart's right around the corner. They've got Applebee's, Longhorn Steakhouse, Outback. All these phenomenal, wonderful places to eat, shop, and just do what the fuck ever. But apparently, it was a little too fucking difficult for them to put in a liquor store. So I had to stop at a gas station and grab something with which I might improvise. And in addition to that, I have 12 Red's Apple Ales, which I know a lot of you give me shit for drinking, but fuck you, chug a Four Loko and then you can talk. As a matter of fact, chug a Four Loko and complete the given activity for item number 5, and then you can talk. Was there anything else important I needed to say? Probably. Am I going to remember it after I edit the video? Absolutely. Well, I guess without further ado, here's Drunk Rants number what the fuck ever. Now, a co-conspirator of mine has actually been helping me set up the list for these videos for, I don't know, the past couple, and we're pretty proud of the list that we had accomplished, but unfortunately, due to some recent updates in my life, I've had to change a few of the items. Item number 1, I fucking hate people who can't commit. A little bit of context there. Actually, I've got a sticky note for this, because I'm scripting now, somewhat. God damn it, I just remembered I can't fucking read in this. I was going to rant about the ex that had the biggest impact on my life, which seems a little ridiculous. Especially, what is this? How old am I now? 22? Fuck. Especially 6 years after the fact. Seems a bit excessive, and as I am on the cusp of finally repairing an old relationship, I say old, it's been a couple months, but things are working out, and things are looking up. So I'm going to refrain from talking about this story for right this second. Though, again, I do appreciate your assistance, Leandra. So as a matter of fact, I might still record the video and hide it away somewhere until I get popular enough to have a Patreon and make it bonus content. If any of you are willing to pay for the Patreon now, feel free to let me know and I will go ahead and set that up. Please, I hate my fucking job. Alright, well, that was number 1. Number 2. Smile for the camera, Rodarius. This one was primarily inspired by you, but I know a lot of other people that do it too. What? I can't read it. Hold on. Oh! People who start conversations out of context. Like randomly exclaiming, "Holy shit, that's crazy," waiting for a response. And you know you do it too. I can see you fucking smiling. I think. The fucker.
Yeah, guilty as charged, but I mean, hey.
But the point is, if you have something you want to tell me or something you want to show me, start the fucking conversation. Don't just lead with da-da-da-da, and then cut your eyes sideways at me, waiting for a response. I'm a person. I'm willing to talk about things. Most things. I actually have a tendency to ignore people, I'm told. Nevertheless, conversation starters, further conversation. Look, if what I just said doesn't sound coherent, you can blame Brodarius because he was supposed to check it or whatever. I don't know anymore. Next one. Number 3. Annoying shit hotels do. Specifically this hotel. Featuring footage that I'm probably about to record with my iPad.
In a lot of these hotels, they have a tendency to have mini fridges. But guess what? The freezer section doesn't work for shit. So my ice cream sandwich suddenly becomes just cream. Does it look like a fucking ice cream sandwich to you? No, it's just a fucking cream sandwich. Well, look at this. They were kind enough to provide us with AC. With these shitty little knobs that have no specific temperature. But I can guarantee you it doesn't go down to 61 like the one that I'm used to. I mean, reasonably, it's probably 65 degrees in here, but 65 is not cold enough. Right, Ro?
Huh?
65 is not cold enough.
Oh, no. There's gotta be an igloo in this bitch.
That's right. I want a motherfucking polar bear to walk through the door, say nope, and turn his ass around.
That part.
There's just generally no fucking space to move around. Like, whatsoever. The bathroom was tiny as shit, you saw that. The trash cans. Can we take a second to appreciate how small this motherfucker is? What the fuck they thought was gonna happen. But people working out of town staying in hotels like this need a larger wastebasket.
And on top of all that, there is a clear lack of instructions for everything that you need to use at a hotel. As a matter of fact, Rodarius and I stayed in this one motel that had this weird shit for turning on the shower, where you had to go to the faucet itself, take it down, twist it to the side, or some crazy shit just for the fucking shower to turn on. How did we find that out? With no fucking help from the hotel staff. Look, if you're gonna run a business in a foreign land, learn to speak the fucking language, or at least give clear hand signs. That's all I ask.
Instead of fucking index cards.
They literally gave us a little card that said, to turn your shower on, pull the knob. What fucking knob? There was no knob. We had a little nozzle for changing the water to hot to cold. There was no pulling on it. We tried yanking on it, moving it this way and that. Not shit happened. Until some crackhead from the room next door with his hookers told us that you have to pull it down and twist. Why? Secondly, these fucking TVs. All the hotels so far seem to have the same remote setup, but not all of them have had buttons on the side of the television. I don't fucking watch cable. Don't have anything against it particularly, but I don't want to just be subject to what... Thank you for the dinging in the background. But I don't just want to be subject to whatever people feel like making me watch at that given point in time. So I'm definitely a Netflix and Hulu type person. What was I talking about? So I generally need to hook up my PlayStation or something to that effect. And sometimes the TVs don't have buttons, so you can't just change the channel over. And I don't know how to use their fucking remote, because it's some old shit that they've somehow adapted to this, but whatever. They never seem to be able to explain how you could put the TV to input without the buttons on the side. Now, granted, this happened in the same motel, not hotel, with the pull twisty faucet shower things. So it just seems like there was a lack of proper communication. Number 4, this one was specifically given to me by my friend Leandra, but I can sympathize. Fuck people who react to situations without hearing the full story, okay? You need to take a minute to consider your sources. Okay, I lost this place. The point is, consider your sources. If someone unreliable told you something about me, it might be a good idea to talk to me about the situation, because I guarantee you I'm one of the most honest people you have ever met, says the pathological liar. No, I'm actually not. But on a real note, ask me a direct question. I will be upfront with you, and if it's none of your fucking business, I'm going to tell you verbatim. It's none of your fucking business. But the point is we're adults at this point. or most of us are. Some of you watching my channel are still doing your growing up process, but let's go ahead and nip it in the bud. Fuck rumors, okay? Just if you hear some crazy shit, don't automatically believe it. Even if it comes from a friend, because they could have just heard it through the grapevine. If you want to play a part in a certain story, or hear something about something and want to tell someone else about it, check your facts. Talk to the source. Figure out who they heard it from. Talk to the person they were talking about. Just get your shit together before you start talking shit yourself. Okay? Number 5. This one's fun. Toxic masculinity. Look, we all know, aside from the occasional dress-up sessions and the other things that I'm not going to detail here on this video, toxic masculinity is a very real problem. I understand in certain situations you really just need to toughen it out. Your response every 3 seconds shouldn't fucking be man up. I am capable of dealing with some shit. I am capable of dealing with some fucking pain. I am capable of dealing with some trauma, with gore, violence, the worst fucking jokes you could think to throw at me. I will be fine. I will laugh. I will trudge through it. Shit like that doesn't faze me. It doesn't faze me a lot, at least. But there are some people in this world that are just not geared towards dealing with shit the same way I am. If I get an injury and it starts to look sketchy, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a scalpel. As a matter of fact, I've got my scalpel set here somewhere. Boom. You see that? All these sharp pointy things. They're not designed, or at least I don't use them for X-Acto knives. Fuck going to a doctor. I don't have insurance. So I clean up and cut up what I can. I'm a firm believer in the use of those knockoff scalpels and alcohol. Pure alcohol. But that hurts, you say? Well, fuck, I was getting off topic. Or I am getting off topic. I completely forgot what the fuck I was talking about. Anyways, not everyone's designed to handle the same shit that some of us are. I do that for my injuries. I'm sure everyone's got their own crazy shit they do for fun. But now the only exception to this rule, and it's not even really an exception, you still shouldn't be using the fucking phrase man up. If you work with me in a construction-based environment, or anything to that effect, as a matter of fact, I expect you, male, female, demi-male, demi-female, Apache fucking attack helicopter, to keep up with me. We are there to do a job. That job involves us moving, or what the fuck ever else have you. I will support you in all other endeavors. I will do my very best to recall your pronouns and this, that, and the other. I promise. But when we get into the same work field, I expect you to be capable of doing the same amount of work as me, slightly less work than me, which is fair, or more work than me. I have a challenge. Those of you who think it's okay to tell someone to man up or to act more masculine, I would like you to repeat what I am doing in the video clip I am about to insert right here. I would like you to attempt to do what I do right here. And if you think that the video is sped up, I can send you a clip of the song that's in the background, and it will sound exactly the same, because I don't need to edit it, because I know how to play the knife game. So if you think you can talk shit about people's masculinity or how unmanly they're acting, I challenge you to even try to keep up with me. I guarantee you'll slice your fingers open and cry like a little bitch about it. So maybe it's time to reconsider such a harsh use. God damn it. So maybe it's time to reconsider such a harsh use of the word masculinity. Number 6. These are fucking fun. People who make plans but can't fucking adhere to them. Whenever I have an appointment of any kind, I always get ready early, and I always make sure I'm ready at least 10 minutes before it's time. Excluding when I'm hanging out with my best friends, because you guys are slow as fuck. Love you. Mean it. What was I talking about? Oh, stick to the fucking schedule, and don't, for the love of God, do not stand me up. I fucking hate that shit. I'm not just referencing dates. but hangouts of any shape or form. You need to recall what it is we're going to do because I've planned for it. And if it can't happen because of an emergency that came up, let me know in advance. Don't call me 2 hours after the fact apologizing. Or even better than that, don't just fucking ignore me until I bring it up to you. You really want to piss me off? That's a surefire fucking way to do it. Number 7, I hate two-faced people. It's kind of self-explanatory, not sure if there's much to go on there. Don't be nice to someone's face and talk shit behind their back, blah blah blah. You get the general idea. Now, in certain situations, it's not necessarily considered two-faced. Like, if your boss pisses you off, excuse me, you probably don't want to walk up to him, confront him, and let him know what a twat waffle he's been being lately. I don't see that going well for you in any way, shape, or form. Next. My iPad unlocks with my thumbprint, and the suit is difficult to get on and off. Technically it has a backup password, but I can't quite remember what it is, so go ahead and start cutting this part out, buddy. It might take a minute. Aha, got it. I'm a lot more predictable than I thought. Oh, this one's fun. Number 8. People ask shit like, why aren't you in college? Why aren't you married? When are you gonna have kids? Can you not acknowledge the shit that I'm already working on? Besides, dude, I know for a fact that back in my day, based on the stories you've told me, you were railing lines of coke off of strippers' asses. And you're gonna talk to me about having my life together at this age? Okay. Okay, back to number 9. Oh, number 9, spoilers. This asshole knows all about that.
I specialize in it.
I will fucking murder you. You all think it's funny, but I will gut you from neck to pelvic bone and pull everything out. Point is, fuck spoilers and don't do that to people. It's a fucking dick move. That whole meme with Tony Sparks, Tony Stark and Spider-Man. I don't feel so good. That was fucking ridiculous. Okay? I wanted to see that movie so badly, but couldn't afford to go see it in theaters for the longest time, and you assholes kept it up with your shitty ass memes. Don't get me wrong, after I saw the movie, they were fucking hilarious. But it was annoying beforehand. I hadn't seen the movie, and you were all spoiling it, because everyone was giving a lot more information than just, I don't feel so good. It was just unnecessary, rude, and asinine. Thank you very much. Fucking sticky notes everywhere. What's number 10? Aesthetic assault. Conform to your norm or be attacked. I should be able to wear this out in public. I should be able to wear a fucking toga out in public if I damn well please. Women should be allowed to show as much or as little as they prefer, and not have it be a problem. The whole phrase of, look at what she was wearing? Are you fucking kidding me? The whole purpose behind sentience is the capability to rise above animals. You are smarter than that. It is okay to fantasize about someone you have seen. It is not okay to rape because of what they were wearing or any crazy shit like that. Just wanted to talk about that bit and clarify real quick. But on a broader spectrum, as I said, I should be able to wear a fucking toga out that door and not even get a sideways glance. Because I don't want to do it for attention, I want to do it because the fucking toga's comfortable. Maybe someone feels like wearing a helmet with a fucking mohawk on it, and it's none of your goddamn business unless they decide to talk to you about it, or you have a compliment about it. Aside from that, shut the fuck up and step the fuck off. Point is, people should be able to wear whatever the fuck they want. They should be able to have whatever the fuck they want tattooed. I don't know if my face is wide enough for this. If I want to, I should be able to have a dick tattooed from here to here, not have it impact any kind of job interview. Why? Because it is a personal style-based choice. Actually, in all actuality, I can understand why they'd want to cover that up. But nevertheless, they don't necessarily know the story behind it. It could be something very meaningful to me, though I'd like to clarify, I am indeed not getting a dick tattooed on my forehead. The point is, aesthetic does not in any way relate to job performance. You know, amongst my peers in high school, I was considered someone of extremely high intelligence, and I dyed my fucking hair blue. I have tattoos and very weird habits. Does that make me any less intelligent? Well, Substance abuse probably kills brain cells, but that's not the point. Aesthetic-based decisions do not change my intelligence or my capability to perform any kind of function, or my capability to perform any kind of task for that matter. Wow, we got through all 10 of these. Oh, and as per the horror podcast I mentioned in earlier videos, it's still coming. I just need to get to a consistent and reliable place where I can do a little bit of research and sit down and write a semi-coherent storyline for this podcast. I really want to make it perfect for you guys. Like I said, I appreciate all the support, and I want to create a form of media that is entertaining beyond me just getting obscenely drunk on camera and ranting about stupid shit. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Sharing this video, subscribing, and commenting are some of the most important and helpful things you can do for me. Copy the link onto Facebook, copy it onto Twitter, just wherever you can share it. That would be fantastic. Also, in the near future, I am going to set up a Twitter account solely dedicated to this YouTube channel. So if you're looking for updates, I will give you the Twitter handle on the next upload. Comments about things you want to hear, send me links to things you want me to review, help me make entertaining you a career. Tell me the kind of entertainment it is that you want. I appreciate all your support and everything that you guys have done for me, helping to share these videos and spread my holy word. But this is Mortified Zombie Head signing off.